What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This video, the Honda Prelude is going to be getting the downpipe. A good friend of mine who's a YouTuber is going to be coming over with his welder, and he's going to be helping me weld it up. I'm going to try to get the whole downpipe on and maybe get some footage of me starting it today. For the downpipe, I'm going to be using this about 1.5 foot section of 2.5 inch downpiping. It's actually off a Honda Genesis. It's the original downpipe off of a Honda Genesis. I welded a bung on there for the oxygen sensor for my wideband. And this thing is ready to go in here. After a little bit of fitment, after sticking it in here, it needs to go a little bit at the very bottom. It needs to be angled. So what I'm gonna do is cut a little pie out of it, bend it, and hopefully when Vasily gets here with his welder, he's gonna be able to weld it up for me. And then I can weld up the rest of the downpipe. Then you guys can hear this thing start. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that piece right now. What this pie section is going to be able to let me do is bend this pipe and let it fit all the way down there. I cut this out by eye, so I don't know how good it's going to be, but hopefully it'll give me just enough bend that it'll fit perfectly in there. Unfortunately, this was almost enough, so I'm going to cut a tad bit more out of it and hopefully it'll be perfect. Guys, unfortunately I messed up on the pie cut idea, and I'm going to have to actually just get these two pipes completely welded together at an angle. Another thing is, this angle is actually kind of wrong. If I put it in here, this doesn't sit at enough angle. This right here, the top, there's not enough material on top, so I'm just gonna have to cut a little bit off on the bottom. And go ahead and do that right now. I think I actually cut it a little bit wrong. I'm just gonna have to smooth it all flat, and after some test fitment, it fits up really nice. This intake piece is actually gonna be a lot bigger than this exhaust part, but since there's so much material around there, that'll make up for that, and that's actually gonna give me better flow. Alright, so I actually found out a new method to make this sort of cut. What you do is you cut all the way into the metal, all the way around, and you leave about that much of a gap. And then what you do is you cut a little bit more. And what I did was I pinched the metal together and I cut. And I pinched it and then I cut. What that did was it moved about an inch of material, or a millimeter of material every time, and gave me exact perfect fitment. Now this actually fits down here perfectly. I'm gonna get this all marked up, and then I'm gonna tape that piece, tape that piece up so it's pretty much like it's welded, so then I can mark up the rest of it so the downpipe faces out the bottom. And then once I do that, later, not in this video, I'm going to be going to the hardware store and buying some tubing, probably O'Reilly's or something, buying some tubing to go all the way back, and I'm going to cut off the rest and get that welded. But for now, it's just going to be enough to go down into that hole so it's not burning any of my anything inside here. My downpipe looks like. It's not welded yet, it's just got some tape to hold it together. Of course, that's not permanent. I'll put this down in here. Check that out. That is perfect fitment right there. I'm just gonna wait till my boy Vasily gets here. First, I'm gonna notch that, and I'm gonna make every tube perfect to weld. I'm gonna wait till he gets here, and we're gonna get that welded up. Hey guys, so it's dark outside, and Vasily just showed up. He brought an extra light for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get this welded up. Situation is, I'm gonna have to weld it with, or he's gonna have to weld it with this bolt already in there, because you won't be able to back it out. So I'm just gonna do it that way. He's gonna go ahead and get his welder ready.
Yeah, man, things looking pretty good. Hopefully we can lay some good beads down. He's got everything. You don't want to weld on concrete, guys, but you know, in this situation, it's gonna be fine.
In order to make these two mate perfectly, got a piece of 60 grit on the floor right here. I'm just gonna basically block it flat so these two mate perfectly, and Vasily can weld them up real nice. That good or isn't?
Yeah, that should be good. Just filled up this gap. We're gonna go ahead and tack this, tack the flange, and fill everything up. Safety squint. So yeah, we ran a bead. You know, it's a pretty decent bead. You're gonna go around one more time and just make it look nice, hopefully. And yeah.
All right, so I'm holding this downpipe steady, and he's actually about to tack it on right now.
All right, one more. Gotta wait for my eyes.
I don't know.
Okay, it's all tacked in. Go ahead and take it off. I just wanted you to do one tack, so if anything you can wiggle it around. All right, so the downpipe is all tacked up how it should be. He's now gonna just continue welding it and then do what he said he's gonna do on the rest of the pipe. Guys, so Vasily just finished welding up and grinding up my exhaust for me. These welds look really good, even though he used a flux core welder. They turned out really nice. I'm gonna throw a coat of paint on here, and it's gonna be done for the night. Okay, so the custom downpipe is completed, ready to get some fresh paint. Vasily's about to spray it in for me. Well,
Like down there, you know? Down there, you wasn't. Oh, right.